have start treated like this. This you started in me, I think. Shall we slowly move? We will just have a look at the, these people, each secretary is coming. By the time we have a look at the library. Please come. Last year also we this is Kalyana Agarwal. Kalyana Agarwal. IT. This is Vidya Special Retail Marketing. He is our finance partner. He is from Lima. 96 He is from Niti. Jan Manager. Alok Kumar is an HMB. He is from BPC. She is our Japanese teacher. This is again from IIT Kharagpur. Samantha. She is the coordinator of BGP. She is also from IIT Kharagpur and I am Calcutta. This is Shirish, who we see today. He is from IIM Calcutta again. This is Bhatia. He is from Delhi. Naresha Prasad from IIM Ahmedabad. Which batch? 73. Oh, 1 year. So subsequently he did his PhD from outside Connecticut. Then he did. Rajesh again PhD from Hyderabad. Then you have to come. You have to come. I'll just take him for a minute to the library. He is one of the fastest growing libraries. We are 4 years old now. Harvard Convocation. So they give us 40% access. For the last all the classic literature, some of the IIMs do not have it. And all this is our advantage. What are the things we have?
We have, sir, we are using our virtual software. Plus, students are getting right to access the library from their hostels. Plus, we are opening the library around the clock, 24 hours.
No. What are the Indus? What is that?
Indus. We have members from Indus plus our plus implement our.
Then what is that other local thing which you pay 5 lakh every year? Is there something which you pay 5 lakh every year now?
Our databases.
What are these?
We have MDR systems, jackets, then we have Score, IS Powers, ICMC markets. These are the database we are using. We are using most used database of the world on the street. And can be accessed from the office. And see overall we have certainly innovated these extra sources, servicing centers. And this is for books. Access online because you are getting 60 lakhs students. And this is 60 lakhs students. Yeah. This is CIMP. She is our Japanese teacher. From JNU. He is from IIT Kharagpur. He is the coordinator of IIT Kharagpur, Calcutta. He is from IIM Calcutta. He is also from IIM Calcutta. He is our visiting faculty, Bhatyaji. This is Naresha Prasad, 73 batch of IIM Calcutta, Ahmedabad and Connecticut. You want to ask me any of them any questions? This we have so many 10,000 e-journals. We have all the Harvard classics and we have a special arrangement in Harvard School on getting Harvard classics. So we have these are books we have at present.
It's only 3.5, 4.5 years old.
And all of them tops these hours. Plus we are getting print 268. Action online we are accessing around 12,000 journals. We can access from the hostels. We are opening library around the clock, 24 hours sessions. We have collaboration with Harvard.
Probably the only library in the state.
Yeah.
We have to keep it until you reach there.
So we have also a secret system.
Only library which is 24 hours offered.
the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor K.R. Smoothie, a distinguished academician and former director IIM Bangalore, and the other dignitaries shall now be presented bouquets by the students of CIMP. Now, may I request the Honorable Chief Guest and the other dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp. I now request the Chairman Executive Committee, Shri A.K. Sinhaji, to declare the convocation open. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the invocation for the convocation.
पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सहनौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जलम् ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्सु वरो। ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, Shri Nitish Kumar, is the Chairman, Board of Governors, Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, and he was the chief guest at the first annual convocation of the institute. Like all previous years, today, on the fourth annual convocation also, we have a message from him, which I shall read out now. It gives me immense pleasure to learn that Chandragupta Institute of Management is holding its fourth annual convocation on 3rd April 2013. CIMP, during a short span of its inception, has successfully contributed to the development of management education and brought laurels for the state. CIMP's efforts on conducting training programs for government officials and preparing students belonging to weaker sections of the society in getting success in India's premier management institutes like IIMs are laudable. It gives me satisfaction to know, on the eve of the 4th annual convocation, I congratulate the director and other faculty members of the institute for getting renowned awards like Dr. J.J. Irani Award for Educational Excellence and Tata Institute of Social Science Award for Academic Leadership. I wish the glory of CIMP in imparting higher education and management may grow by leaps and bounds. We are grateful to the Honorable Chief Minister for his kind message. Now, I request the PGP coordinator, Professor Vijaya Bandyopadhyay, to deliver the welcome address.
Distinguished Chief Guest of the Convocation, Shri Ashok Kumar Sinha, Chairman, Executive Committee of CIMP and Chief Secretary, Government of Bihar, Shri Amarjit Sinha, Principal Secretary, Education, Government of Bihar, Rasabi Mukunda Das, Director, CIMP, members of the Board of Governors of CIMP, welcome you all on this auspicious occasion of the 4th Annual Convocation of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna. It is indeed an honor and privilege for us to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor K.R.S. Murthy. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and sparing your valuable time for this occasion. As we all know, Professor Murthy was the first director of the Institute of Rural Management, Anand. As director of the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, he had brought about several much-needed changes and helped the institution to reach a preeminent position in management education in the country. He is actively involved with several educational and non-profit institutions and is also on the board of several organizations. Sir, myself, along with the entire CIMP fraternity and our distinguished guests, are looking forward to listening to your enlightening words. I also take this opportunity to welcome Shri Ashok Kumar Sinha, Chairman, Executive Committee of CIMP and Chief Secretary, Government of Bihar, for blessing this occasion by his august presence and presiding over the convocation function. Sir, on behalf of the entire CIMP fraternity, I convey our heartfelt thanks for your constant encouragement in our journey towards making CIMP as one of the premier management institutions in the country. Sir, your guidance at every step and support from the Government of Bihar has made the journey easier and the achievements possible for a young institution like CIMP. Thank you, sir. I also take this opportunity to welcome Shri Amarjit Sinha, Principal Secretary, Education, Government of Bihar. Shri Sinha has played a major role in designing the Sarva Shiksha Abhijan and the National Rural Health Mission. Sir, I hope that your wholehearted support to our institution will continue in the years to come. I especially thank the members of the CIMP Board of Governors for joining us today. Your support is of utmost importance in making our institution better with each passing day. I also take immense pleasure in welcoming our other honored guests present here today. I welcome the director of our institute, Professor V. Mukunda Das. Professor Das has been instrumental in making this institution what it is today. His total involvement and dedicated efforts in building this institution from scratch is truly admirable. Sir, it's really a wonderful experience to work under your guidance. We are learning new concepts in institution building every day. Thank you for your fabulous support to all of us. I welcome the parents of our graduating students. Your sacrifice, and emotional support have played the most crucial role in the development of all our graduating students. We possibly could not have imposed the strict discipline and academic rigors on our students without the ethical values with which we have brought them up in their formative years. Sometimes as teachers we are forced to play a parental role, but it would have not been possible without your support. Thanks a lot for your faith in us. Now, I welcome the young children of Beautiful Mind and the students of the Student Guidance Center, both social initiatives of CIMP. Working hard to provide them holistic education which will make them responsible citizens of tomorrow. I welcome our beloved graduating students. It was indeed an immense pleasure to interact with all of you. Classroom discussion with you was an equally enriching experience for us also. Dear students, the 2 years you spent here for your coursework was an integral but just a small part of a relationship which we are sure will continue in the years to come. CIMP is your alma mater. You have to play a much bigger role in coming days as flag bearers of the institute. On behalf of CIMP faculty and staff, I wish you all an extremely rewarding professional career and personal life. I welcome my faculty colleagues and staff members of CIMP and our beloved junior batch students, without whose support today's event would not have been possible. Last but not the least, I welcome and convey my warmest regards to our friends from the print and electronic media. Thank you for your support and we look forward to continued relationship with you in the coming days. Once again, I welcome you all to the 4th annual Convocation of CIMP.
Thank you, Professor Vijay. Now I request Director CIMP, Professor V. Mukundas, to address the audience.
Better early than 8, so we start early. Professor K.R.S. Muthu, Chief Guest, who is an engineer in my view also, Shri Ashok Kumar Sinati, Chairman Executive Committee of CIMP, and Chief Secretary of Bihar, Shri Amarjit Sinati, Principal Secretary Education Department, members of the Board of Governors present here, Professor Nirmala Murthy, other invited guests, members from the press, my young Indians sitting at the back, parents, faculty, staff, and graduate students of CIMP and other friends. On this day, when we are having the 4th convocation function, I am especially happy because it was started as a one-man army all by myself 5 days back. Shri Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister and Chairman of this institute, was the only source of advice and guidance. So most of what we have achieved is because of Shri Nitish Kumar, our Chairman. CIMP is another example of Nitish's success in good governance. A noted economist commented that if a social cost-benefit study of academic institutions in management is conducted, surely CIMP will rank first in India. You may be asking why. I will give the explanations. CIMP's achievement by any standards during a very short period of 5 years is standing out special among the 300 old management schools in the country. CIMP follows 50% reservation for students from SC, ST and other backward categories. And almost all students who have studied here, the last 3 batches plus this batch is from Bihar. It is heartening to mention that students from reserve category compete with general category students and get jobs in multinational companies, especially achievement in CIMP. Dozens of students pass out and are well placed in the companies in India with consistently improving pay packets every year. Another another heartening news is CIMP is ranked among the top 20 institutions in India in 2010 in terms of the quality of economic research, according to University of Connecticut. We are 4 ranks above IIM Ahmedabad, which is 50 years old. I am also happy to state that CIMP is rated as the best managed school in India among the management schools promoted by state governments. CIMP is also a favorite campus for corporates such as ITC. The high quality of research at CIMP has made us collaborate with national and international academic institutions. To mention, we have developed international collaborations in research with faculty from Old Dominion Business School, Lehigh University, Lancashire Business School, Stockholm Business School, Sweden. Research in CIMP by faculty members cover various areas. These include development marketing, creativity and innovations management, and sustainable development. Focus has also been given on topics of national and social relevance. National disasters and business is another topic on which we are doing research here. Indian management education, international economic linkages, green role of open access, backtesting methods for evaluating value at risk, international outsourcing and knowledge spillover, effects of website design on purchase intentions in online shopping, etc. are also areas where we have produced research output of international standards. We have also produced research papers on e-learning management. Our research efforts on climate change and women insecurity are widely appreciated. CIMP faculty, Prasad Sundararajan, has written a groundbreaking book, Organization Intellectually, which was released during last year's Convocation. Because of my motivating him, he claims he could write another book within the last 1 year and it will be released soon. The book which he has written last year, he looks at management, leadership and organization and even management education from the vanguard world of creativity. The book provides a new reading experience not only for managers and leaders but also for the students and faculty of these schools. It is available in Amazon.com. I am again happy to state that we have successfully completed many project assignments sponsored by international organizations such as World Bank, UNESCO, UNDP, DFID and UNICEF. Recently the World Bank has referred our report to some other IIMs to improve their report. CIMP has completed 29 research studies so far in a short span of 5 years. I feel proud to say that none of the IIMs could achieve so much during the first 5 years of existence. To add on to the list of achievements, CIMP has participated in many national and international conferences and seminars. The credibility of CIMP is evident from the fact that in a short span of 5 years, CIMP faculty have presented papers around the globe and in prestigious forums from national to international and in countries like USA, Germany, Singapore, UK, Brazil, Sweden, Greece, Portugal, Mauritius, etc. Faculty research papers have also won awards in India and abroad. CIMP research is showcased as one among the 10 selected from the education institutions in India by Harvard University. I am happy to state that we have already started a Center for Innovations Management and a Center for South Asian Studies. This Center of South Asian Studies was the dream of late Professor Abhibhijay Shah. Further, the Action Research Unit of CIMP has developed a master plan for the development of villages such as Dargar Jumani in Purnia district, Nandalal Viga in Navada district, Thumma village in Sitamani district, from a 20-year perspective for the first time in the history of India. CIMP has pioneered the use of biomass and cloud technology under this village adoption program. This village development plan initiative is emerging as a model in India. There are many people who are finding interest in emulating this model which we have developed. Further, CIMP has done survey of vendors in Bihar and developed strategies for Bihar vending policy. We also conducted surveys on tourism enterprises in Dargir, Nalanda and Bhokya for International Financial Corporation. Mapping of human resource migration from Nalanda, etc. Assessment of training impact on local advantages soon followed. Although all these studies were found very useful to Bihar governance systems. Training. CIMP firmly believes that key managerial leadership skill or knowledge shouldn't be limited to the four walls of a management institute. These key skills should be cultivated in everyone, especially in officials who play a key role in administration of both public and private sector undertakings. Keeping this in mind, CIMP conducted management development programs for officials of Bihar Police Academy, Comfort, Depart, Pilkari, Jivika, Postal Department, to name a few. The subjects of these MDPs are very diverse, ranging from basic management, leadership, strategy, transformation, time management, etc. We have customized these programs for the benefit. Further, a series of MDPs were undertaken for the block education offices, program offices and district education offices of the government of Bihar. In total, we have trained more than 3,000 senior officers of Bihar and central government so far. Our social responsibility quotient is also very high. CIMP's image is reflected through initiatives like the Beautiful Mind. It is an initiative to help, mentor and support socially and economically backward students around the CIMP campus. These students came from slums and none of them belong to forward class. And 30 to 40% of them are girls. All of these children come from very low income families with large families and parents mostly illiterate. These students are not only given academic inputs by CIMP faculty and students, but also support and sufficient opportunities for their extracurricular activities such as dance, drama, singing and computer skills. You must be knowing August 15 and January 26 is reserved for their programs. By providing support to these children, CIMP is becoming a model for other academic institutions. I wish it happens soon. Initially, when they joined these classes, they were hesitant in speaking out, even in Hindi. But now they speak in English very fluently and very fluent in computer skills also. Another social initiative of CIMP is the Students Guidance Center, which is coaching students from SC, ST and other active class for competing CAT. The achievements of Students Guidance Center of CIMP need no introduction. For the first time in Bihar, students from SC, ST, OBC and EBC families who could not even think of making it big in life have got gold from various IIMs after CAT coaching and after CAT scores. It was not for the free CAT coaching and training and grooming provided to them by CIMP. They may have never realized their true potential. CIMP has been hand-holding graduates from such families who are talented but cannot afford the high cost of coaching classes that prepare students for CAT exam. I am very happy to state that the CIMP model of CAT coaching has been of late adopted by Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow. Over the course of 1 year, CIMP provides free coaching and training. And most of these girls who are from far-flung areas in Bihar are participating in this program.
this is a great, according to us, this is a very good achievement. Now, every female student from Dalit community who applies to STC is given admission at a lower cut. First thing we have our Indians should feel proud of this. We are discovering, initiating, and witnessing social change in Bihar. Last year, a student director Rahman, and suppose he has not come, has made it to IIM account. Most of the rest made it to are made as professional officers and other senior officers in competitive examinations, which were conducted for that purpose. And the happy thing is, even this year, 3 students got called from 6 IIMs for entrance. CIMP has been winning national and international awards for 3 major reasons. Its quality of academic research and training, continuous placement for continuous 100% replacement even for the 4th batch in a series from the first batch, which comprises of 50% students from the reserve category and socially backward groups. 3. Right from beginning, 40% of the students are being guests, which is a rare thing in any of the management sports. The social responsibility initiatives of CIMP do not have any parallel in India. And all this within a short period of time of 5 years from a temporary campus. I am assuring all of you that I will help this institution evolve into a truly international institution with state-of-the-art facilities, academic and non-academic. When we move to our own campus during the next 1 year, Dr. Sinani has assured me that we will be moving to the campus next year. I am sure I have the cooperation, support and blessings from all those who are sitting in this auditorium. For that, my dear graduating students, we have given you enough training. Some of you must have touched me a lot, but you will realize the value of what we have given when you go into those situations. That is what the 3 facts of students are. I wish you all the best. Keep the dignity of CIMP and the reputation of CIMP. Thank you very much.
All the graduating students receiving the postgraduate diploma in management, please rise. I, a graduate of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, do solemnly affirm that I shall endeavor to utilize my knowledge of management in the best tradition of my institute and in the service of the nation. That I shall abide by the highest standards of ethics and morality and cultivate healthy practices in my life and profession. That I shall wholeheartedly endeavor to grow as a responsible citizen and guard against narrow loyalties and sectarian prejudices.
Now, I request the director to come to the podium to announce the conferral of diplomas.
All the students for the postgraduate diploma in management may please keep standing. By the Board of Governance of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management and charge you that in your life, by thought, word or deed, you prove yourselves worthy of it. Further, 47 students who have satisfactorily fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the postgraduate diploma in management may receive their diplomas from the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor K.R.S. Mohan. May I request the Honorable Chief Guest Professor KRS Murthy to award the diplomas to the graduating students.
I call upon the PGP coordinator, Professor Vijaya Bandhopadhyay, and request her to announce the names of students for the award of diplomas.
Abhishek Kumar, Amrita Kumari, Anand Kumar, Aparna Kumari, Atulya Jyoti, Balram Kumar Vaigyanik, Danish Raza, Dheeraj Kumar, Dilman Pratap Narayan, Girijanand Chaudhary, Ishu Kumar Nirala, Jay Prakash Gopal, Jyoti Ashish, Jyoti Chetna, Kumar Shashwat, Kumari Rashmi, Mayur Khandelia, Neha, Nikhil Kumar Trivedi, Om Babu, Ponu Ranjan, Poonam Kumari, Pragya Verma, Priya Kumari, Rajeshri Tiwari, Rakesh Nandan, Roshan Kumar, Ravi Ranjan, Romal Kumar Sinha, Ruchi Kumari, Sadaf Ali, Samar Riaz, Soni Kumari, Sonu Agarwal, Swati Sumi, Ved Prakash, Vikas Kumar, Vivek Mitra, Amit Kumar,
I now request the director to name the gold medalist.
For the award of gold medal, which he will receive for his scholastic performance from Sri A.K. Sinha, Chairman, Executive Committee, CIMP. Thank you, Sinaji, for awarding the medal. Now, I present the candidate for the award of the silver medal for securing second rank in postgraduate program for batch 2011-18 goes to Mr. Ved Prakash.
I now request the Chairman Executive Committee, CIMP, and Chief Secretary Government of Bihar, Shri A.K. Sinha, to kindly address the audience.
Department, Dr. V. Mukundadas, Director CIMP, other invited guests, persons from the press community, faculty, staff, graduating students of CIMP, and my dear friends. First of all, I must say that I am extremely grateful to Dr. Das for having invited me to this convocation. I am very happy to represent I am very happy to represent here today for many reasons. The first and foremost reason, and you will be very surprised to know that, is that this is the first convocation I am attending. I could not attend the convocation in which I had to take my degrees. For some reasons, the convocation could not be held. Those were disturbed times of a political agitation. Running of classes had been suspended, university had been closed. So I had to collect my degree by post through messenger. The university was very kind enough to send me the degree through a messenger. But my 3 gold medals still remain in the university. It may be a matter of great surprise for you. For me, it was very gratifying when I presented the gold medal to one of your colleagues. Receiving gold medal from a gold medalist who never collected his gold medal. And it was a gold medal in physics. I have been associated with CIMP since 1st September 2012 as chairman of the executive committee, and before that I acted as vice chairman of the committee in the capacity of development commissioner for a period of I think about 11 months. So I am very happy to see the growth of this institution as planned and envisioned since 2012. And for me it is a great matter of pride that I have been associated with the development of this institution and that I have also made some contribution to it. It was envisioned that this institution would become self-reliant in 5 years, and I understand that it is going to be realized. The growth of CIMP through externally funded programs is increasing, as a result of which it is generating almost as much of funds internally as being provided by the state government. Another aspect which has been noticed by all is the social perspective of CIMP. As an institution of higher education in management, it has a concern for issues affecting the larger society of Bihar. This orientation of CIMP staff, students and faculty is really encouraging. Many social evaluators think that management education from the best of institutions in India creates robots. As stated by the director, efforts of CIMP like Beautiful Minded Students Guidance Center is increasingly looked upon as a source of hope for students from socially backward communities, including the Mahadalis. Another aspect worth mentioning is the commitment of faculty, which is understood and appreciated by one and all. A set of students, mostly of Bihar origin, are transformed intellectually and professionally to be at par with students of national institutions of management with longer history. This is made possible only because of the commitment and quality of faculty. I could see this commitment in their total involvement in training of government functionaries who attended similar programs in other IMMs and found that CIMP training programs are much better in terms of total involvement. Surely these inputs are changing the attitude towards work of many government functionaries in Bihar. Along with the evolution of this institution, a new organizational form, very useful to change the existing perspectives of employees in Bihar, is also emerging. I am told that all employees think themselves as a member of CIMP family and work with full involvement. This work culture makes people look at their organization as their own, with family bondage among employees. And this bondage enhances productivity of the organization. CIMP is releasing a new book, The Missing Engines of Management Education by Professor Kundararajan, which is expected to create a shift in paradigm of management studies. The library of CIMP, rather the e-library, is having the best of Harvard books, classics, e-resources and other books right from the second year of its functioning. Further, this library is working 24 hours a day. This is a great source of support for researchers, students and public. The delay in the completion of the new campus is a matter of concern for us too. From the government side, we are taking all possible efforts to complete the construction at the earliest. The Honorable Chief Minister has already passed instructions to initiate the second phase of construction along with the present phase which is going on. I congratulate all the 47 convocation students who have taken their degrees today. I am sure that you will excel in your fields, make your institution proud to your achievement, and you will certainly prove that CIMP is no less than any other management institution in the country, including the all IIMs. And I will tell you that CIMP is our answer to IIMs. And whenever you go, wherever you work, you will excel in whatever you do. You have my best wishes with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. I now request the chief guest, Professor K.R.S. Murthy, to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Principal Secretary Education, Dr. Mukundas, former colleague of Plan, Director of Terms of Systems Work, as I hear. Graduating students, faculty, staff, current students, parents, ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a great honor to be asked to give this convocation address. As I heard Dr. Mukundas give the progress report of the Institute, I am indeed impressed. As a former colleague, I know how energetic and how committed he is to the larger issues of society, especially the depressed classes. And I see that he institutionalizing a commitment to uplift them through the work of the Convocation Institute of Management. I'd like to congratulate the director and all the staff for this work. I also congratulate the students who graduated today and wish them well in their careers ahead. Having successfully completed the requirements, you would be very eager to start your careers. And as Dr. Mukundas asked me to give the convocation address, I kept wondering how well do academic qualifications prepare graduates for jobs or careers. It has been a very highly debated issue in higher education, especially in the context of engineering graduates in information technology. In fact, the government of Karnataka, in association with industry and academia, established the Board for Information Technology Education Standards. I was only chairman of that society, basically addressing the issue of how to improve the standards of technology or information technology education in colleges in Karnataka. Recruiters, especially some of them who were on the board, would always be very vocal about the gap between what the colleges teach and what they expect the students to perform in their jobs. We did various things that may not be relevant here, and it may also be not as relevant for postgraduate qualifications management, because that board was addressing primarily undergraduate education in information technology, especially in an applied field such as management. But yet, if you see the evolution of management education, this has always been a worrying question. So I kept wondering about how do graduating students prepare themselves for facing the real world of business that they face in their careers ahead. Should management as an applied field of study be mapping the world of management practice, or should it focus on the underlying theories? This has been an issue for debate ever since management education started more than a century ago. But the issue persists for a variety of reasons. Many alumni are surprised and sometimes frustrated that the world of practice is quite different from what they learned in the educational programs. Recently, I met an alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad. 3 decades after graduation and reaching very near the top of the corporate hierarchy, he was recalling his days at the institute and wished he had learned more from the organization behavior area, especially for Sri Shudaya's courses. As an engineering graduate, he was more comfortable at the institute with the quantitative and hard theory-based courses rather than the soft human relationships-based courses. The real-world situations and problems do not neatly fall under either of such groupings. They are mixed in unique ways, unique to each situation. Hence the need for learning judicious ways of mixing the hard and the soft as appropriate to the situation and the context. This is not easy to teach and even more difficult for youngsters to learn, even in a simulated classroom situation. The learning has to come out of learning from experiences with a variety of situations and contexts. I'd like to dwell on how we can prepare for a professional career ahead. It must have been a great learning experience for you to have been in Patna during these last 2 years, if not more. Most of you are in fact from Bihar, and so you would have learned about how the state of Bihar has undergone a transformation and emerged as the fastest growing state in India. Learning from the world at large and from personal experiences is one of the most important preparations for building your career. You have an opportunity to learn from an outstanding example of leadership and good governance. How many have seriously tried to learn from such real-world experiences? It requires a very close understanding of the hard and soft areas and the compulsions that one experiences in a given role. Management theory and practice have themselves been evolving through learning from a variety of disciplines and practices. The best preparation is to learn that spirit of management and practice it constantly. Management thought and education have evolved, although there has been no finality to its theories. Much of what I learned in my master's program at MIT has undergone a change, both in its theory and in practice. A strong criticism of management is that it does not constitute a body of knowledge with predictive power. As a result, it has not received the same academic respectability that other fields of study in a university have received. Nevertheless, management has remained a very popular field of study for over a century. It is perhaps this constant pursuit to be relevant to the real world or to the real world of practitioners in a highly changing environment that explains management education's popularity. The overview of this evolution of management thought and practice outlined below shows that the hallmarks of the field are an open mind and the humility to learn from all sources of knowledge. These are the attitudes that I wish you develop. I am sure they will be a powerful guide to you in your future career. The evolution of management thought and management education curriculum shows the following 5 features. One is responding to the context. 2. Drawing knowledge from all sources and disciplines. 3. Working with current generalizations. 4. Learning from practitioner innovations. And and finally the combining of the analytical and the practitioner orientations. We might call it the hard and soft, we call it by various other groupings. But this combination of addressing the real world is one of the key aspects of management thought and practice. Let me elaborate. Responding to the context of the practitioner needs is widely held as a management principle. One example is the contingency theory of organization. This theory does not actually pass the standards of physical science theories, but adapting to the environmental context is a principle that is considered essential for survival and is practiced very widely. Graduate education and management in the United States was itself a response to a context. It did not start with a body of knowledge of its own. Henry Mintzberg was, you might have read some of his articles, is a professor at McGill University. He has recently written a book, Managers, Not MBAs. He describes the origin of management education, and in this I quote, "The application of scientific method, meaning rigorous measurement, data collection, record keeping, statistical analysis, and the development of rational legal modes of order, decision making, and control over social activities," unquote. These were what were the requirements that the US industries were articulating as being in need around the end of the second half of the 19th century. Several capital-intensive industries such as railways, coal mines, steel in America needed graduates trained in quote-unquote management. Management was not a field of study. It was either economics, civil engineering, or science, BSc and all. America was catching up with the industrially advanced nations in UK and Europe with new technologies such as the Bessemer technology for steel production. The technical, mechanical and civil engineering personnel were in charge of production. They had felt that assigning of authority and responsibility to others, measuring their performance, determining and controlling costs, required all these things required a training in its own right. It could not be left as peripheral to the work of engineers in charge of production. Thus, these engineers had identified a gap in shop management, which they wanted the universities to fulfill. So the first bachelor's program in business education started at the University of Pennsylvania in 1881 with an endowment from Joseph Wharton, an American businessman. You see how the genesis is. It's a need is established in industry, businessman comes forward, the universities try to cope with the need through various disciplines. With industrial growth, management education spread steadily to other institutions in the US. A master's degree in business was started by Dartmouth College in 1900, which was basically an extension of 1 year of additional work for a few undergraduates. Finally, it was the Harvard Business School which started its master's in business administration in 1908. Now, this responding to the context, you may experience it very immediately. You may call it the boss problem. You know, the context you find is strange. The boss wants unexpected things or unreasonable things from you, and you will be very hard to perform and deliver. You may disturb the organization. These are all the contexts that you will face. But how you respond to the context, as we see by drawing together all kinds of resources at your command, both inside and outside, will determine. This context is not merely the hard context, but there are many elements of soft contexts to include, such as the sentiments, the predispositions. All of this you need to understand because they give you leads to what might happen. For example, now when you talk about stock market behavior, they always talk about the sentiments that matter. There is all kinds of analysis, but finally it is the sentiment that matters. What is the sentiment? Nobody is able to define, but it does influence the pricing. So in the same way, the sentiments that the boss has for you or the sentiments that you have for the boss, they all become part of the context in terms of your response. So responding to the context is a principle of management practice which is very important. Understanding the context is important. Understanding the context in its totality from the boss's perspective. And remember, the boss depends on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may please stand the photo. I request the chief guest and all the dignitaries to join the photo session in front of the lawn along with the graduating students and the faculty members. Ladies and gentlemen, you may kindly join us for lunch after the photo session of the graduating students. Thank you.
बिहार माध्यमिक शिक्षा संघ ऑफिस के नीचे और चुप जाते